Oh, what's going on, Poke Nerds? Welcome to the trainer section of the video. This week I am with Garrett, aka Resident Addict. He faced off against Bert1616, aka Ridge. Garrett was the last undefeated going into this game, so we will review him. He's one of the better players in this league, so I'm excited to have him on and review his prep process. Garrett, say what's up, man.
Hey everyone, my name's Garrett, aka Resident Addict, aka the best player in this league. Not one of the better ones, but it's okay.
AKA the most autistic player.
That's also true. Also true. And the one with the most time on his hands. Which is probably why I'm doing the best right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, because I'm here to help everyone else learn today.
Oh, well, that's the plan on having you on. So, and thanks for reaching out. All right. Well, I usually start with what Pokemon on the other team were a big threat to your team, and kind of what mons you had to prep around, and what mons you were going to try to play through and set up in this match for you. But I think I want to ask you more so in general how you approach prep, and maybe use Ridge's team as an example.
So how I approached prep was I kind of looked at the team sheet, the matchup, and see which mons he brought the most and how those mons look into my team. So my biggest worry was actually Skarmory. An Iron Defense Body Press Skarmory put in work against my team. I actually brought a Eviolite Marini instead of a Corviknight solely because of that Skarmory.
Oh, wow.
Raikou is also a little bit of a problem if my Blissey is dead. But that's pretty much it. Wasn't really too afraid of any of his other mons. I guess Dusknoir if it was Stall, but we'll get into it and you'll see how I navigate that.
Making the Corviknight switch, what are you losing into his team? Like, what's the risk of doing that outside of getting swept by a body press Skarmory?
Exactly. You guys are definitely going to see it this match. I did not bring Rapid Spin on my Hisuian Avalugg. So what removing Corviknight did was actually remove my ability to get rid of hazards. And that was a huge oversight. And you guys will see in the match that he almost beats me because of the lack of defog.
Jeez.
So that was definitely my downside to not bringing Corviknight there.
Okay. And what are you looking to set up then against a guy like Ridge?
So it sounds kind of dumb, but my Garchomp is the MVP of the league this year. So ideally, I wanted to play around Garchomp and get it as many kills as possible. Another thing I was really looking to do was trick or switcheroo on the correct Pokemon for my Persian Alola, just because like the Gastrodon and Dusknoir, if you trick it, they're in big trouble.
Right.
So it's pretty much just kind of stall them. It was honestly a little bit of stall them out a little bit this match.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you do have a kind of semi-stall squad. Just any team with Blissey is annoying. All right. Exactly. Well, you want me to? Oh, okay. Well, we're about to get into it, but who are you planning on starting, and why? Who do you think he's going to start? And did this lineup that he brought change that?
So, unless I'm absolutely confident in who he's going to start, I will always start Persian Alola when I bring it, because the Scarf set with Switcheroo, Parting Shot, Knockoff Toxic is good. One of those moves is going to be very good into whatever he starts. So I knew looking at his team, like he was either going to start Skarmory or Gastrodon. And if he had started Skarmory, the Persian Alola, I could have switcherooed it and forced it to not set up against me. Or, as we'll see in turn 1, if he starts Gastrodon, I can get a Toxic on it immediately.
Okay.
So,
all right, well, let's see.
Was my start.
So it was Gastrodon, and
Oh, it
Colt.
was Gastrodon. Yeah. So right here, I was Scarf. So I'm locked into Toxic right now. But because I was so worried about stall Gastrodon, it was worth it for me to just trade Toxic for Rocks,
Right.
despite not having hazard removal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Yeah.
sucks for you right
Yeah.
away.
Yes. Right away was a problem. And then I go Blissey, named after the drug Salvia, because the thing's a nightmare to deal with. And he goes for Toxic, which I have Natural Cure, so it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
I go Seismic Toss here for guaranteed damage. The Rocky Helmet Bring on Skarmory was very smart. It's great for chipping, and I believe he's Rocky Helmet on Gastrodon as well.
Oh, really?
So,
Yeah, we don't
yes,
know
I
that
believe
yet.
he's
So
double. So this is immediately where it turns into a problem, though. So if you want to go ahead and resume.
okay.
So I switch out, and this is Marini, because if he clicks Iron Defense here, you can pause it really quick. So if he clicks Iron Defense here, my Marini is specifically EV'd, and its moveset is solely to deal with Skarmory. It's got, let me look really quick. It's got Haze, Scald, Protect, and Toxic Spikes. So it's literally meant to haze its Iron Defense and then Scald Burn it, which cripples its body press.
Right.
So
Dang.
anyway, so it taunts me. It sets up spikes, which is bad, really bad. But it taunts me next, and I go for as you can resume. And
Are you worried? I mean, he's got stealth up. He's putting spikes up. He's taunted you. Are you worried about a whirlwind or something coming in here?
I was actually talking to Dan about this. He's another really good player, and he had mentioned the whirlwind, and I don't know why, but I was not afraid of it. I was so confident in the Iron Defense body press set that it didn't even like phase me that he'd be whirlwind. Like I just figured he just has spikes with it, you know?
Right. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay,
And,
so I
and you got the burn.
Right off the rip. Yeah, so now I'm like, okay, this thing's crippled, it's trash, but it also has spikes. So anyways. Yeah. So he goes Stantler, and I switch out, and I go into Avalugg Hisui. All right, I want to touch on this for a second. So, this Avalugg Hisui it's the first time I've ever brought this set. And it's Body Press, Recover, which is normal, and Mountain Gale, which is also fairly normal. But I brought Urse instead of Barrier because I wanted the attack boost from Mountain Gale from the Calyx. Now, we will see this in a handful of turns. That Ghost-type Terra is going to matter. So he, Recover, Earthquake. I get the Body Press. That was actually... He has some defensive investment. I actually think I kill if he doesn't have any defensive investment.
Oh, wow.
From that Body Press. Yeah. And I knew he was either going to, sack it or switch, which is why I went for the Mountain Gale on Dusknoir.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I take Future Sight. He tries to Will-O-Wisp me, but my Blissey has Heal Bell, so I'm not worried about getting that thing burned.
Explain what happened there.
I forgot that when you are a ghost type, Curse cuts your HP in half and curses them. It doesn't do the attack and defense boost. So I don't know if it'll show typing in the chat, but this was a huge blunder. Huge. So I cut my HP in half and I cursed him. Anyway.
What does a curse do, again, for people that don't know, to Dusknoir?
Well, it's to every... When you're a ghost type, it cuts your HP by 50%. And then whatever Mon you curse, it takes, I think, 25% each turn that it stays in. So it's a little bit like pure... what's that Garganical move?
I don't...
Salt Cure?
Oh, yeah.
It's like Salt Cure, kind of.
Okay.
So you'll see it take some chip here from the curse.
Oh, yeah.
It took 20 or 24. So I have to recover here because I just
and then
made that blunder.
Switch out.
Yeah,
right.
Obviously switch. I know he's not going to be able to touch me with Gastrodon when I'm on Blissey, and I can stall him out. So this is where we get into a bit of a stall war. We'll just... Yeah. So I think I click recover here. Oh, pause it. Okay, so One of the spectators asked about pressure because Dusknoir runs pressure, which normally makes moves cost 2 PP instead of 1.
Right.
Normally, this would be a huge deal for my Blissey. And I was watching this replay back, and I was like, man, how did I get away with using so many soft boils? Right? Pressure only works on moves that target the Pokemon. So
Oh, interesting.
because soft boil is on Blissey itself, it doesn't get affected by pressure. And that is a huge deal. Like, that actually prevented me from losing the game, I think, like, watching back on it.
Oh, wow.
So,
Good insight.
you'll see a lot of... So, I get Toxic off, and it's Lumberry, of all things. Gets the Pain Split. I'm totally okay with that. I go for Toxic again because I have nothing to lose. And again, I think I just want to get this thing whittled down. Oh, no, I soft-boiled because I want HP. So it gets... This is where I really screw up, because he gets both... 2 more layers of spikes. So he's got all Stealth Rock, all spikes. Almost loses me the game. Really bad for me.
Yeah, okay. He had some few bad turns.
Yeah.
I feel like if he had Whirlwind, he would have beat you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And he actually played these next couple turns pretty well. He had some good switch-ins there. He gets the Toxic on me. Again, I will happily trade Toxic for some, for some damage. He's obviously going to be recovered, so we're in a little bit of a stall match here. I switch out. I go into Marini because I don't care about this thing dying anymore. Like, Skarmory's crippled. This thing's kind of meh.
Right.
So, you can pause it here really quick.
Okay.
So, Gastrodon was not going to be able to do anything to me, and I realized that if I don't get 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up, I'm screwed. Like, I need to make sure that he gets chipped as well. And he's got the Cyclizar with Rapid Spin, but he can't defog. Right? Skarmory wouldn't be defogged because of his hazards, and I have the Terra Ghost Avalugg, which prevents the Rapid Spin. So, that's why I got 2 layers up. That's very important there.
Okay.
Anyways, we can go.
Wow, he missed it again.
Yeah. I go into Blissey.
Ooh.
Okay. Pause it here one more time. I'm sorry. So here, I go in because I think he's Pain Split and whatever else, right? So he can't kill me. Like, he doesn't have any... I don't think he has any physical move. And getting Blissey burned is actually an amazing thing, because now, as you can resume, now he can't go into Gastrodon and Toxic me. Like, I'm only taking 6% chip now, so I'm good to just chill, get a Toxic off on him, and stall out as many turns as I can, because I can't be Toxic.
Right.
Oh yeah, he's Terra Blast.
Yeah, interesting. He burnt you. It's interesting. And now here's what you kind of want.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm burned. He can't Toxic me. He does have that Rocky helmet, but I know I cover because he's getting whittled down by Toxic.
Right.
Yeah. And notice how it's been 31 turns and there's not been a single Pokemon death yet. But we get there. Like, we're both kind of running stall. And so it was going to take... Once one falls down, the rest of the dominoes fall down, Yeah,
it's like he doesn't have an answer to you. I mean, like, why would he be toxicking?
I have no idea. I mean, I think he thinks I'm going to switch to get rid of Natural Cure, but I having this thing burned is amazing.
Yeah, the soft boil does. It's totally saving you.
If the pressure affected soft boiled, I would have lost as well. There are a lot of things here that... See it right here. You can pause it.
Sorry.
So you can see Parker up there say, supposed to take away 2 PP. And at the time, I thought it did. Right? I wasn't paying super attention. Now here, I want to trick this thing. I want to give this thing... It has no item, so I know he's going to stay in. And I Googled... I wanted to make sure, does Trick or Switcheroo work if they don't have an item? And it does.
Yeah.
You can resume it, and you'll see that I Switcheroo the Scarf. And he Pain Splits and gains like 4% HP, and now he's locked into Pain Split.
Yeah, and then you're gonna gain...
Yeah, so he gains nothing. I can get a free recover.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So sorry, go ahead.
no. You go.
Yeah, he suckers me. I missed 2 Mountain Gales in a row, but that's okay. Standardized to Toxic. This is where the dominoes start to fall down. See, he is the Iron Defense set.
Oh
I use
wow.
Curse again to my advantage. Curse gets the kill
Oh,
here.
wow.
Yeah. And you can pause it here. So I could have gone for differential and maybe switched out. Like, I think if I was against someone else, I probably would have. But the way this game was going, like, I just decided to sack this and go for
Yeah.
Mountain Gale.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that way he couldn't click Rapid Spin on anything.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, dude, yeah, that's super smart. Using Curse to kill Skarmory.
It actually worked out well. And I was Covert Cloak just in case he brought Knuckle Stack. Just in case. So he knocks me off. That's fine. It's just lefties. He cannot touch me here. I know he can't touch me. So I just stay in, and I'm chilling with the Seismic, and I get the Toxic kill next turn, I believe.
No, yeah.
He should have recovered there for sure, but it is what it is. So again, you can see the dominoes all start to fall now. So he's Toxic on Dusknoir. I go to Persian Alola solely because I know he's going to Pain Split, and I gain HP because of the Spike Stealth Rock.
Right.
And now I get away with a knockoff to kill him. Now remember, I don't have an item, and there's no point in me keeping this thing in unless it's differential. So I die to Cyclozar's Facade, and then I use that to go into Marini and stall out this Cyclozar.
Right. Yep. There you go.
Yeah. And once he went for that double Facade, I figured he would be Scarfed or Banded. The Shed Skin was some cool tech. I'm Specs Vacuum Wave here. So the crit did not matter. The crit was going to kill him, or the normal Vacuum Wave was going to kill him regardless. But yeah, the Specs was a good bring. I knew he'd be outspeeding me on everything with the Cyclozar, so I had to bring that priority.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and at this point, it's pretty much wraps. There's one thing I do want to touch on here, though. Just wait another turn. Okay, so pause here. So, Raikou, and this is for people who want to learn about Raikou, the only way that he can run Aura Sphere is with a specific nature, and it's a rash nature. And I think it's plus special attack minus Spadef, so it's not a speed boosting nature. I knew this going in, so I prepped my Garchomp to be Jolly, so if I saw him use Aura Sphere, I knew my Garchomp would be faster no matter what. So that was some tech that you guys can keep in mind. Like, if you think he's going to run Aura Sphere on you, he's going to be a non-speed boosting nature. Like, he has to be.
So you can't run Aura Sphere with a speed boosting nature.
Yeah, like he couldn't run Timid with Aura Sphere. It's not possible. Like, Showdown won't let you do it. Yeah.
Why is that?
I think it's because Aura Sphere was in an event, Raikou came in a certain event from a certain game where it had Aura Sphere on it, and that was the only way to get it. So I guess Showdown stuck with that and made sure that Mon kept the same nature to have Aura Sphere. It's kind of weird, but
yeah.
If anyone's watching this and sees the Aura Sphere, keep that in mind. So now I want Garchomp to get the kill because he hasn't gotten to really play the game at all. So I'm just stalling it, and I switch into my Garchomp. And I know Garchomp's going to outspeed, so I don't mind taking all this damage. And I just click Earthquake. And that's wraps.
There you go. Wow. Yeah. Another dominant win for Garrett. Was Ridge undefeated going into this game?
Ooh, I don't know. I think he was 3-1. I think he might have had one loss.
Okay.
This was actually the closest game I've had. Maybe besides Colton. I think it's a toss-up, but there's like the pressure with Soft Boiled not working, and just overall like the toxic spikes. Like I had a few things where I could have lost this game pretty easily by not having that hazard removal.
Right.
He prepped really well, and he played really well given the circumstances.
Yeah. Ridge has been getting way better, but not enough for the nerd Garrett.
Yeah.
Well, are there
Yeah.
any other comments you want to make on this game?
I don't think so. I think I got to pretty much cover everything I wanted to.
Okay.
Um, yeah. If anyone needs help with match prep, let me know. I've been spending more time on other people's teams than my own, to be honest.
Which is
So
kind of an advantage for yourself, anyways.
it is. It does have its own benefits.
Right.
Like I did a deep dive into Robbie's team. He's been super busy, so being able to kind of get a deeper look and help him prep was taught me a lot about what his limitations are on his team.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
anyways, appreciate you having me on.
yeah. Well, looking towards next week, who do you play next week?
Oh, I play. Let me check really quick. I play Parker, and I looked at the matchup, and I think I have a pretty easy matchup against him.
Okay.
I think he's gonna struggle a lot.
Yeah, I mean, well, outside of his game one, he kind of turned
against
it.
my team.
Oh, shoot! I lost you for a sec there.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
You've been kind of cutting in and out periodically, but it hasn't really been an issue. But yeah, no, I feel like Parker, outside of his game one in week one, he's kind of been one of the top trainers in form. So
he has. I think he's a great player. It actually has nothing to do with the skill, but like I am very much like. This sounds kind of dumb, but I don't really look at the skill of the player when I'm prepping. I look at solely the team sheet. Like Robbie is probably the best. It's between a couple guys, but I would say Robbie's been the most consistent. Champion 2 times, but I played him last week, and I knew going into it, like regardless of how good of a player he was, I was going to beat him. Like I already knew from the team sheet and the way I prepped.
right.
So when I look at Parker, it's like, yeah, he's an awesome player, and I've seen him make some great teams and great adjustments. But I look at his team objectively, regardless of skill, and I see like, okay, he could really, really struggle against my team if he doesn't prep like perfectly. Like
Right.
I'll be going for 6-0 this week.
Oh wow, really? That
Yeah,
confident, huh?
I think I get 4-0 at the very least, but
Okay.
6 is the ideal.
All right. All right. Well, good luck with that. And
Thank you very much.
I hope you don't go undefeated this year. I hope I beat you. Hey guys, Hunter and Dan F forfeited. They both didn't reach out. So what you're seeing right now on the screen is what the consequences of a forfeit. So you lose 0-6. This is on Dan F's sheet, but same goes for Hunter. His sheet looks the exact same. So please play your games, guys. This was a divisional matchup too. There's going to be big consequences on that. They're giving Alex a head start in that quarterfinal spot, that running for that quarterfinal spot. So good luck, everyone.